Oh, here we are. It's been ages. I've been really busy work-wise, and just continuing to make progress with stuff I want to do project-wise. The country, or my country, particularly the UK, at the moment has gone through an awful lot of turmoil recently. Not least the horrible events of London and Manchester, but also the subsequent support and love and kindness that has been shown as a result, as a net result. Um, and then you've got all the political and all the other stuff that goes on with life as we know it. And unfortunately, I suppose what that has brought to mind for me particularly has been this sense that I've been talking about of separation for quite a while now, and the it just brings it to mind more and more for me that no matter how much people try to divide us, there is a sort of sense of unity. There is a sense of people are saying things like "enough is enough." I think I've said that before, and they're coming to the conclusion that there surely there is something else, and you know what, there really is, and I think slowly, moment by moment, um, we there will be a turnaround or a turning point for lots of people, and I'm so pleased about that, and I'm so happy, and I I suppose I've been called it, but called sounds like someone's called me a name, but they have called me a name before, and I was called a seeker, and I suppose I am seeking lots of things. I'm seeking enlightenment. I'm seeking truth. I'm seeking opportunity. And a lot of people, I think, have got to the point, or will get to the point, I'm sure, where they too are seeking something. Um, and the door's open. And I think the moment you ask, and a lot of people aren't asking. I think the moment that you ask for guidance, you ask for support, you ask for something different, then it appears. Um, and there is a whole other realm, I suppose, on the other side of that question. So it really is just a case of, and I've said it before, and I'll never get tired of saying it, that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. God bless Wayne Dyer. Wow, what a fundamental and a wonderful statement that is. As I said, I've been busy and I've been very um, I'm very excited, like a little child, I suppose. And it's called, it's inspiration. Um, I've been inspired. It's funny, isn't it, that um, there are lessons everywhere if you care to look. And I can see that, there is inspiration has happened for me, and I'm sure it will happen for a lot of people if they care to look as well. It's just the way that we look at life. I mean, I've seen the things that have gone on over the last couple of weeks, and I've talked about windows of opportunity. I've talked about selective unity. Sometimes there's a lot of support that will rise after an event, and there's this I suppose this cause and effect. We seem to be at the effect of things in our lives a lot, without realizing that in many cases we are the cause as well. But anyway, I digress. I'm excited. I'm inspired. Sniff, that was disgusting, wasn't it? um, I'm excited because I think there is a lot still to do, a lot for me personally, and a lot for other people as well, in terms of service from me particularly. I've moved into, I suppose, a new, an exciting part of my life. Um, I'm going to attempt. I'm attempting something. You can probably see it over my shoulder here. I'll just give you a quick flash. Something there that I'm doing, uh, which is was taking a lot of my brain power. Um, but also, I'm excited because I think I'm moving into an area where I'm asking more questions of myself, and I'm asking more questions of others, and trying to get more knowledgeable. And I think I'm going to sneeze now. I think there is a lot to be lot to be discovered yet, and I'm glad. I'm glad in a way that people are saying enough is enough. I'm glad that people are questioning things more. Um, and I've said it before. I consider myself to be a fringe dweller, and people will probably follow down that path when we get it paved for them, as was once said. So exciting times ahead. Moving into a weekend now of rest for me, if there is such a thing. I really must not sniff. It's quite disgusting. I tell my two boys not to do that. Moving into a weekend of rest, but also continuing to, to to study and to grow, I suppose. So all that I can wish for is that this continues. Um, all I can hope for is that we ask more questions, and we find out and learn about the infinite possibilities that we all are, um, and sort of look forward to an absolutely outstanding future, an outstanding weekend just to begin with, anyway. So there we go, a message of positivity in a somewhat otherwise. It depends on your perception. At miserable time in the UK, particularly, it's been tough for so many people, and I think it's about time that we have a few more honest conversations. So have a great weekend. I look forward to doing another video fairly soon, because I do have a few days off. And how I fill them is going to be in the usual way, is doing things that make me happy. So I'll end on do things that make you happy.